It's a good morning in New York. How am I going to press it? By first agreeing with my economic calendar that you're expecting news. You're expecting news. We're expecting news in the at 8:30 a.m. as you can see here in the screen at 8:30 we have core retail sales and retail sales. These are news that you will want to consider anytime you're entering as of today. Why? Because the economic calendar is an important factor as a trader in the financial markets. Another thing, we might sit way to 8:30, then if we are expecting a bullish price, we will buying below the 8:30. This one is a no. It's 8:30 if we're buying below the 8:30, and it might give us a good one shot one kill. Let's see if the previous week we had any one shot one kill on the screen. Oh, mic check, mic check, mic check. Give me an audio check if you are listening and if you are. Oh, actually one. Now, hope I'm clear. So saying we are expecting an economic calendar to happen. We are waiting for the 8:30 a.m. We are waiting for 8:30 a.m. This news this at 8:30 we have news, the core retail sales and the retail sales. We are expecting some liquidity in the (8:30 a.m. session. At 8:30 a.m. New York Eastern Standard Time, we are expecting some liquidity, some volatility in the marketplace. So it's like 1 hour 20 minutes to it, and we're gonna see if we're going to get something. Now, that's one thing you'll want to consider as a forex trader, the news release at 8:30. Now let me take you to the charts there. In the charts, I've also explained that I'm expecting bullish prices in the charts. The GBP USD. You can check the London session live, what happened. We were expecting bullish prices in the session. This is the midnight opening price. The midnight opening price. Anytime we want to buy, we buy below the midnight opening price. And as for now, in the New York session, price has opened in the New York session when price was below the midnight opening price. And you want to see what price is doing. Let's break it down from the daily. From the daily, you see here price, this is an order block, and I've been bullish. Even if price was going down, this will give me a buy setup, a good buy setup. Give me an audio check if you are listening, if I'm clear. Now we are inside a bullish order block in the daily time frame. Same to here in the 4-hour. Price had touched also this bullish order block, meaning price was so bullish, and it touched it during Wednesday when it was marking the low of the week. I was anticipating that if it was happening, this this is a bullish order block, and then the 4-hour price started to bullish order block, then started declining higher, but did not continued. But during the London session, price it was consolidating. It consolidated. Same here to the 1-hour time frame. Let me lock this price. See also this 1-hour time frame. This was a order block. See that in the 1-hour time frame. Price came, touched it there, then we started rallying higher, but it did not come to here. But we are still bullish on Thursday, giving us that bullish scenario. Now price was just bouncing on order blocks. Now you see this 15-minute order block. You see this is a good order block, but price respected it here. Price respected it here, touched it, even swept that low. Swept that low in the 15-minute time frame during the London session, making, I think that's going to be the low of the day. After that, it now starts rallying higher. Now, if you are really bullish in my analysis, I'll only do this, if that. My community once inspired me, told me, if you only want to buy, you only do some things. You wait for price to do little things, like if this happens, that will happen. You see also this price, I think this is the daily order block. Let's look down in the 1-minute time frame. I'm actually talking, and price is doing something very important here, giving us an entry. I was so bullish, I was very bullish, like my analysis was bullish below the middle opening price, inside the daily order block. You see, inside the daily order block, a market structure shift in the 1 minute and entering a fair value gap in there, and also has entered a fair value gap. So sweet. I'm just analyzing my model, it's in my brain. It's bullish. You see that anybody who is live, I'm not going to call it, but I'm going to tell you, if I will be buying, I will be buying there. And putting my stop loss below that low. In fact, that's where I've bought. What a nice run. No need. I was actually in that run. Now, price has entered a market structure shift in the 1 minute, and we are waiting it to enter that 5-minute fair value gap. If price comes inside that fair value gap, that's when I want to buy GBP/USD, this GBP/USD, and put my stop loss below that low, 4 pips exactly, like at 717 currently, price range around 717. That's a buying good opportunity, and putting a stop loss below that low, oh my, you're going to get something smoother. If you are really going to be a buyer, let me change the color. Yeah, that's now the first buying entry, because we are inside a daily order block. We are inside a daily order block. We are inside also a higher time frame liquidity. That's exactly the same thing. Let's watch it. What I've marked there, that's the zero price is coming. You see there, that the blue thing, this blue, we are inside a daily order block. We are inside. At the same time, price has hit that hourly order block. The same time, 15 minutes during the London session. Actually, this is the A plus setup that you want to destroy your accounts with. Let me tease you. Actually, we are inside the where we entered. We are no need to enter again, because our price, we are actually $500,000 up. I'm not going to add. I'll just use proper money management. I'm not using the lowest leverage I can, so that's the way it's protecting me. This one is to 400. Crazy, right? Now we wait for price to come. Now we've seen a market structure shift. Now there's another entry. If the first one missed you, this another one I'm seeing. If it happens, well and good, because we are in the correct time and the correct place. Now here is it. A market structure shift in the 5 minute. Market structure shift in the 5 minute has happened. Let's drop down to the low time frame. If there is truly another, it does a market structure shift, it comes again to that fair value gap. I don't want to see price coming to this. Let me mark it as a red zone, or it be coming to this price range. You see this fair value gap, it was in the 5 minute. Let me change the color. Price is actually doing what we are saying. Let's disrespect it. I don't know, but you might want to see if it will truly disrespect it. It has inside that 5 minute market fair value gap. If it will disobey it, we will wait, but I am not sure. Now you'll want to buy at exactly, what time is it? It's 7:21. You might want to see later in the reviews if truly the 7:21 was the low of the day. I'm just mentioning it for our purpose. Or it might do a sell side liquidity first. And see how it has touched that fair value gap in the 5 minute. We're supposed to change the color. I'm seeing price disobeying it because it has stayed so long inside it. But we will be patient and see what price does with this. Yeah, it has disrespected it. It might go and but let me see. You want to enter buyer there again at 723 and put a stop loss below that sell side liquidity in the 1 minute time frame or the 5-minute time frame, the first low. It actually use proper risk management. As for now, some measuring, it's like 3 pips, only 3 pips. 3 pips is nothing that can hurt your account. It's you who, if you over leverage, will destroy your account. Just as test work for proving if this concept really works. This shaded area is where I want to see price not going below this. If it happens, no problem, but still alive. Still watching price there in the 1 minute time frame. It's actually staying so long, and let's watch price. Yeah, it has disrespected it. Oh, it has closed inside it. It has closed inside it, so that's a bad idea. Yeah, and it strips it down. Yeah, it has gone below stop loss. It is nearly past stop loss. Below that low. And that's the first chance. We are remaining with one chance, which are going to use it in the New York. We're going to use it in the New York after the 8:30, after the news release. That's when now I'll be interested in using another position. But as for now, we're going to sit still on our hands and wait for that 8:30, because price is consolidating and we can't put our hopes, because that's the first entry and it has taken us out. But we are inside this daily order block. See how price is also consolidating below it. Yep, price will seek this liquidity. As in this, its next target. Must sweep those liquidity, and if it's going up from there. And inside a fair value gap, then rip here. It's obvious, like it's an obvious thing inside a fair value gap. Then take out these sell sides, because here in the 15-minute. Take out the sell side. Unexpected volatility, just feeling it, but some crazy unaffected volatility in the market that wants to come in. Like a crazy one. I'm not still entering, but you'll want to see price going to these sell stops. But let's watch it. Nice little that fair value gap inside it. Decline. Going below this minor sell side. This is down to see price doing. Then after completing that, let's see some expected volatility. I expected some volatility. I really did expected some volatility in the markets. I think I actually journaled this trade, but let's see what happens after the 8:30 news release. This trade that I remember, it says that price will never ever go to my stop loss. Like a general kind of trade, but based on an entry that I'm seeing currently now, it looks familiar. Then after this, then there's what it had a crazy liquidity to the upside. I think that was it, or if it was bearish, I don't know, but I think it was on the upside, taking traders, then ripping all traders who were catching this short here. But I don't know. But let's watch price. Let's see what happens at 8:30. But anybody who's going short here, realistically, my objective was we're inside a daily order block. Maybe I'm the one who marked that thing wrongly. Yeah, maybe. According to my experience, I think you're in a daily order block. Let's watch, evaluate price, and not just watch price. Okay, watching price, yeah, but this daily order block. This line, it has touched an hourly. It has touched an hourly order block. That red and close candle. Also in the day, in the 4 hour, price has touched it for order block here. So we are like bullish price supporting us. Like bullish price supporting our idea that we are inside this. This is a 4 hour order block. Let me actually write it. For HR HROB. And this one is a daily one. This is also now I was actually watching what price was doing, and as we have seen here, we are waiting for the 8:30 open, but just viewing what price keeps on doing. At 7, this is the first retracement to a fair value gap. Like this is the first legit fair value gap that price want to say it to be an inversion fair value gap. So interesting, but we are below the opening price. I'm not going to take any sell. We are below the opening price. If price goes still continues to go lower, not interested. But for me, bullishness, even if price takes downside momentum or goes to sell side, without me, very comfortable. You can see also here we have the where anybody is selling here price goes to this sell side liquidity, and that's how it traps them. Then it uses this swing high as a market structure shift. Let's watch it. Let's use other currencies and see. The euro, it's actually like dipping vigorously. Same to the cable, I'm seeing it following that direction. Yeah, these currencies are in the euro. There is a price action here, good price action. Market it sweeps this high, then goes lower to this sell side liquidity. In the euro is not a good one. This is a fake run. This fake run then decline to these liquidity. See these are going to be the next ones. Actually, euro is the one who, euro, these are the liquidity that it wants to seek, going to those liquidity, to go sell side liquidity. I'm seeing it doing that. You see how it just decline. Also a good price action shown during the London session, when I realized when the GBP USD was consolidating, London was moving, like the fiber was moving while I was just in one market. But those are the challenges that I usually have when I'm a person who's specifically dealing with only one market. Sometimes you have to sit in your hands and wait. But due to my experience, I'm later learning to diversify. Oh, it was a very good entry. Wow. In fact, euro is selling. Like the euro selling because above the midnight opening price, after price had swept an hourly buy side liquidity, and it was also on a 4 hour. It has swept a 4 hour liquidity. In fact, I've come to realize some things. This is a good entry. Above, these are 4 hours buy side liquidity, price swept it. Now we are going to seek sell side liquidity, and these are how they have aligned here. See, the cable market was concentrating, but me, I was just concentrating with that cable market. Yet the euro was actually giving a good price action, but just means that I was just stuck with one market. Now check. Above the midnight opening price, this is a market structure shift. This is a market structure shift in the euro. This is actually during the London session in the euro. A market structure shift then returns back to a fair value gap. You see this fair value gap and the stop loss must be less than 10 pips. You see, the stop loss less than 10 pips, but the correct entry was the first fair value gap. This it's 7 pips. You see it. Then I have not chosen those take profit randomly. Let me show you how the entry was supposed to be. I have not taken those things randomly. You see that string low here, this is that will be your first take profit. Then you see the second one there. Then anybody who is still there, obviously this price will want to seek this like a sure bet thing. see. Nicely. No surprise, this is another block. You might be careful here if anybody is tempting to sell, to swing to that, because how many pips are these? It was in a high resistance liquidity run. That's 14 pips. No, that's not a worthy run. But we really keep on going to this. Even if it's not a worthy setup, less than 19. Can just keep going down, but this was the good setup, but it was a very consolidating one. We'll come back and see if this price really went to this sell side liquidity. Let's go check what the dollar is doing. Stop run to the sell side liquidity. Attacking this buy side liquidity. Not sure, but if it does that, that means we are right in the analysis. But the consolidation price action, first we'll want to see a clear thing after the 8:30 at the news, or even at 8. I don't see price coming to sweep that sell side liquidity, or if it actually closes with this 1 hour time frame, if it closes with a green candlestick, then during the 8:30, after the 8:30, this will be a swing low. Now price will want to sweep that swing low, then want to now rally higher and higher. But generally, you see, I've not even given saying that I'm going to buy there. I wanted to buy here when I wanted to buy, then put my stop loss there, which price is yet to take it out. That's what I'm sure. It has not touched that price that low. It has not touched it, and if it have touched it, even I've already gone that as a losing trade. Another thing, okay. It's actually confused. Another thing is that after taking it out, I'll want to wait for 8:30, so that if I'll be buying below the 8:30. But one thing first, you remember a few minutes when I told you when price had disrespected this, go to the 725 mark. I came here at exactly 2. Go to the 725, 723 when I was telling you to buy there. Then I told you, this is a trade that I remember, that price, yes, it disrespected my entry, and it entered, it gave us an entry, but it went and disrespected that fair value gap. But when it rallied up, if you are not positioned inside, you are left out. Like price will, I think I actually say it, but if it happens, that will be like a bonus for me. They're like talking about price before it happens. When if it doesn't happen, humans are born to err, but it's okay. Anyway, this price is consolidating, as you can see, since the 7 a.m. session. Let's watch it. I'll keep it there. We were down, we have gone down. We were like $500,000 up, but currently we are 313, but price is dipping. Price is really consolidating because we have remained with actually 15 minutes. 15 minutes to our, not 15, 40 minutes to the New York session news release at 8:30. Maybe expecting more volatility from around 8:10. Maybe a volatility, like a crazy one. But let's be patient for the GBP USD. Anybody was long in the euro, sorry, not long, short. Hey, so I want to expect more prices, like higher and higher volatility, but let's wait for price to do its thing. We're inside a bullish order block, a daily bullish order block. Anyway, if you sell, it's upon you, but as for me, stick on bullish prices. Now, one thing I want to note that it has disrespect that fair value gap. Did you just call market? Okay, let me just keep quiet. If I see a market structure shift here, if I clearly see a market structure shift, if only price gives me a market structure shift there, if price comes up here to that swing high, and it creates a fair value gap, I'll buy that if only price comes above here. like it does a market structure shift with the fair value gap. That's a fair value gap. This is another block. If price doesn't go more high, I'll just wait for 830, but let's patient do its thing. If price sweeps this low, I'm in trouble, and also being in trouble, that will be a new trade idea being birthed. What trade idea being birthed? It has swept some sell side liquidity. After sweeping a sell side liquidity, it now have a chance to rally high and higher. Yeah. So let's wait. Price has not yet swept this market structure. I have not yet swept that high that I was telling you I want to see price. If I only see it has swept it, then goes to a fair value gap, that will be I'll be utilizing my second entry, but it has not. We're waiting for another entry at 830. Healthy habits as a trader. If you maybe in later in life, if you find this video, it's actually 1 hour after the session, and if any of or anybody usually sits after 1 hour, you might want to take a break, stretch a little. After 2 or 5 minutes, you come back to your charts. Now, the price will decline to this how it has started. You might want to see these lows here. this sell side liquidity, this drop down, and also if you can see down price claiming to be bearish, like how what price is showing us. See for this fair value gap, this price, that fair value gap, and also these last down close candles are supporting price from going higher. See, it's actually yeah, it was going to be hell. Yeah, being stopped out. See all those last down close candles for supporting price. Last down close candle supporting price, this fair value gap. Now a massive run against us. But guess what? We had put a stop loss. We wait for 8:30. Also daily price. We need by time see now this. Yakubu manage. What a week. This week I've seen some kind of darkness, but I'm still here. Wait for 8:30. See all those last down close candles are supporting price from going lower. Actually, price is going lower. Price is consolidating even in the gold market. Like it's just it's actually bullish here. What price is doing below the 830, before the 830? It's victimizing people. I'll wait for 830. Yep. For clear price action. I'll not sell that. I will wait for market structure shift here. After market structure shift, if price sweeps that high, yeah, I'll be interested. If price sweeps this high, comes and take out that high, I'll now see a buying opportunity, a good buying opportunity. If only price sweeps that high. If it doesn't, I'm still waiting for the 8:30 a.m. session open, where I'll be having the news release. price is in a great consolidating, coming up and down, taking traders to go low, to go short, then coming up, rallying, taking them out again. You see, this is what I mean. Going short, taking that, go short, then if you want to participate in that move, you're taken out. Like, it just comes. But those who are in the know, those who knows, they're going to wait for the news release, the 8:30. If you're not aware of the news, you will get caught up with these type of frustrating movements. Yeah, exactly. If you're not aware of the news, you will be caught up with this frustrating moment. But if you know what you're doing, you'll just get your everything. You'll just know what to do. But let's wait for the 8:30, probably executing at 9, and that will be the final trade. If price doesn't move tomorrow, we'll have something for sure during the London session. In fact, since the London has consolidated today, that also means that tomorrow New York I'm not interested. You see this how many pips are these? Okay, I want to measure this price range. 33 pips. No, we're getting something stronger here. Waiting for the 8:30 a.m. session where we'll have the news released. This is a frustrating price action, but I'm not going to participate in those. This is so frustrating, and you have seen also exciting bullish prices giving us signals, then taking us out. But whatever happened to the news, I am bullish. That's my bias. And if price consolidates, the whole day tomorrow will be a good day. Why? Because Thursday consolidate, Friday move. But generally, obviously, for Friday, it's usually reversal of the week. Actually, a few minutes to the news, but anything that happens, I'm bullish because your price has swept those sell side liquidity. nicely. Or if I want to be selling, I'll be selling above the 830 open, but that will be based on the higher time frame analysis. Yes, that will be based on the higher time frame analysis. Yep, we are half a million up. Now is that a market structure shift in the 5 minute? Now that's the first 5 minute market structure shift since we opened. Yes, that's the first market structure shift. Just done it. the market structure shift. Price comes into a favorable gap. But this is actually some minutes before the news. But if you want to trade the news at the this one, if you want to trade the news at the 820 candle, you press a buy, put a stop loss in the recent low in the 1 minute time frame, like here. Let me just say, not giving a signal. But this is just for trading news, but I'm not a participant of trading news. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. But waiting for the 8:30 open, let me see what price does. Yes, it's waiting for the 8:30 open. We'll actually do that. We'll actually wait for the 8:30 open. Then execute. Entry, we're waiting for entry at 8:30. At 8:30, when you're buying, you'll be buying below the midnight opening price. Waiting for that news. After that news, we buy. After that, not after that news, we buy below the midnight the 8:30 open. Don't forget to subscribe and check our YouTube channel, teaching for free. Don't forget to subscribe. If you're going to trade the news, subscribe to the YouTube channel for true signals. Well, we've been catching massive moves for the past weeks, but we're waiting for these news. Let's wait for 7 minutes, see what price will do. After that, now we will now have a great opportunity to enter correctly. But this is anybody who wants to take the news. If it stops us out before the news, we have no problem. But this is what I'm anticipating. I don't want price to come below this, but if it comes below it, we will wait for the 8:30. Subscribe. Still waiting for the 8:30 a.m. If anything happens, we will be bullish, but let's be patient for price. Don't forget to subscribe. Three minutes to the news. Two minutes to the news. I'm not a fun participant of trading live like the news. I'll wait for the news, but I'll see what price does. But if anything happens, 1 minute to the news, anything happens, just be bullish. Yeah, if anything happens, I'll just be bullish. Now after that trade have stopped us out, why am I sticking to bullish price? Because we'll be deep discount array. Why? Because price will be below the midnight opening price and also will be below the 8:30 a.m. session low. Now yeah, it will stop us out. Does this expected it? Yes. Oh, the euro is terrible. Also let us reach that stop loss. Same to the other one. But now we are below the 8:30 open and also we are below the midnight open. Nice. Now a sweep on sell side liquidity, that will be the valid stop run because this is below the minimum opening price. If price sweeps any liquidity here on the sell side or in a discount array, those are those journals that I enter because we have reached the 8 that I was waiting for. Exactly. In our market. Let me delete everything because it's messy. Then we start again because we have a new opening price that we want to work with. Now let's use that. I think we're gonna change our bias, but this to be a bullish. Like now we're going to mark the low of, like realizing that we were wrong. And let's wait. This is a weekly order block, bearish order block, right? And also price has not yet closed inside it, like it does. You see, if you are really bearish, if you are truly bearish, at the same time you had a stop run there, nice. Then price started declining, did not close this favorable gap, now telling us we are selling. No. Yes. Price there swept that daily, that order block. You see? touch that weekly order block. At the same time, here in the daily, price had swept, had came to that order block, then continued to rally. Now started to decline. Today is on a Wednesday. Even if price was supposed to go down, it rally down. Today is the one that today you should be buying. Even if I was wrong the whole week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Thursday might be a reversal. It will be a continuation. But we'll see when you're dropping down. As you can see here, price is inside that blue line. Price has touched a 4-hour fair value, a 4-hour order block, and also inside the daily order block. Let me change the color. At the same time, we're inside that daily order block, and also price has refused to close inside or below this order block, this 4 order block, and also this hourly order block. This touched it in the 15-minute. In the London close, in the London open at 00 GMT, at 00 Eastern time. Let's mark it. That is the midnight open. For precision, I'll only look for buys in the below the midnight open. In the 8:30, mark the 8:30. The 8:30. That. Don't forget to subscribe. Another thing, you see this below the 8:30, and you see this price action. This one, no. This is a consolidating price action. Look at the range from the open till now during the late New York. Like it's past New York. It's around, it's going to be 9 a.m. New York time, and price has literally moved 30 pips, a range of 30 pips. No way. That is a red flag. And that's also one thing that you can say it's a consolidating. It's dual size. If you will see something at 9, if you don't, close the level at around 910. This is a consolidating day. Generally, if even if it's continuing to go lower, if it continues to go lower, Friday as a reversal, as a weekly reversal, usually buying, like it's a no-brainer thing. It's either Thursday reverses, and if Thursday consolidate, then Friday will move. So that means that if you don't have any economic calendar news event, we might want to sit on our hands. But a 30 pip range from like now since 7 a.m. like from London Open to New York, now approaching night, and price has moved 30 pips. That's generally a consolidating day. That's according to my currency, and that's one of the challenges that I have. I also repeated this thing again. GBP, the euro, the GPUSD being stuck with one currency. The only challenge I had was anytime price consolidated my currency, that's when I now know that maybe it's a consolidating day, or it's a not a good day. But yet in the euro, prices move like as general, like that's everything. Like it's like a normal thing, a normal day in trading in the euro. As you can see, this that's the reason why I've come here to you only stick with currency. Till one currency, it will feed you. But when it consolidates, those are the worst days sometimes. You see, less than 10 pips. Literally, this was an A plus setup. As I didn't touch the euro, that's also a problem that I did. But you see, this liquidity I told you, yep, it's gonna kick in. Intercept that one, intercept that one. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Now, another thing that I'll want to write in my journals today is that yes, I accept that trading in one currency is good, but when it consolidates and the other one moves, that's usually another bad idea, and also some challenging parts. Like for example, here I thought but price was supposed to go higher, but prices is still declining. And see also buying below the middle opening price and selling above the middle opening price. This, yes, price went down, but the best price action was here in the euro. You see it, price swept that 4 hour like a text A plus set book, A plus setup. Price sweep that 4 hour sell side, buy side liquidity inside a fair value gap, nice and smooth. See how the euro is doing. Price swept it, that sell side buy side liquidity, swept it. Then here in the see a market structure shift there. For that, if you are not aware of about the buying and selling in the middle opening price, you would have thought chase this price higher, saying that this price here has given you an opportunity to sell or to buy. or yeah, here I'm opportunity to buy again, then boom, you buy. No, price does a market structure shift there above the midnight opening price. Yes, above the midnight opening price, market structure shift is what I was telling you. Above the market structure shift, above the fair value gap, market structure shift, inside the fair value gap, this midnight opening price, then boom, declines to here. How many pips? Okay, it's actually not good range of pips. Actually 19 pips. No, that's not a good range. You see, even if it is a good setup, it's not worthy a price run because it's high resistance. Even if price was going to clear this, you see, yes, it's clearing this, but it's high resistance, coming, going down, going up, going down, going up. So that's high resistance liquidity run. We look and see what price happens during tomorrow. Tomorrow during the, I'll come back till tomorrow during the London session. On Friday during the London session. I thought that today was going to be a good day because we had those news reports. But sometimes it usually happens, but today it has not happened. Price has really consolidated, going to our target, moving back, forth, and it's, imagine a whole day. If you actually lost money, today is just a normal day of losing money. Why? I have never seen from London to New York open at around 8, currently right 48, price only move 19 pips. Those are telltale signs of consolidating days, like sure consolidating day. And losing money in those days, it's a normal thing. I've lost also money today, and it's a normal thing. I don't beat myself. You just have to have capital for the next trade you're going to trade. And you see this, you can't profit out of this. If you okay, we sold, then no, it's actually not a good trading environment. And even if price says that it will go, but price action will happen during the 9, after 9, I'm not going to be interested in trading. But Holy Mary, in the tomorrow London session, it's just like sure bet. I know it's going to happen. I know it's going to beat everything, just like that. Do you have that confidence? I have that confidence. And tomorrow, I'm going to see what price action is going to do. And yes, it was high impact. There was high impact move, but price didn't happen. We can't move the market. We can't force the markets to do whatever we want it to do. When the price goes there down, 19 pips to close. No, that's not trading like in a trader's perspective. Now let me look at good XAU. Since I am familiar with analyzing the DXY, I'll just see what gold does. Oh my, this on the 14th, you see, from today, you see this consolidating. So anybody who didn't make money or anybody who made money, that could slap to you. But you see this, price was consolidating, even the gold market. So if you lost money, don't get frustrated. It was a normal trading day. The GP, no, GBP. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. What? It's all markets? Yeah, it's all markets. So anybody who thought that he was the guru of trading, today no one profited. Maybe those price run, those small price runs. Which currency? Comment down which currency do you want me to comment to look. USD card. Good oil prices. From the New York. Yeah. Buying. Okay. Also the GBP was selling. Actually wait for tomorrow. I'm actually tired up because we were live in the London session and price here consolidated, thinking that price will move in our direction. Same to New York. This is another day we have accepted the loss, and tomorrow we're going to show up again and again and again with equity in our accounts and read the price. Price has consolidated with the prices that you are trading. And we're probably going to end it there. Even if price moves, I'll not be interested. Don't forget to subscribe, watch my YouTube videos, educational, inspiring, and I'm going to give you more. This week I'm only concentrating with the beginner. I'm going to upload videos on beginners and everything you need to know as a beginner and the tutorials. Watch them. There is going to be it's a series of the beginner to pro level. After that, I'm going to see now different kind of strategies like the order blocks, fair value gaps, liquidity, inversion, fair value gaps, and how they work in the markets and how they are seen in charts. Until we meet again, good trading, safe trading, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.